Here we are. We're going to unbox the big boy, the core box game, the core box for Company of Heroes board game. You may have already seen the kit bundle that I unboxed video. If not, you can check that out in my playlist. This is long awaited. So in this box, there are 4 armies. There are US, there are the Brits, there are the Russians, and there are the Germans. So there's only one Axis power in this box. But the way the game is designed, these are the it's a complete play as a 4-player game, but you're going to have to like pick teams. The way the game is designed, any army can be played against any army. So, let's see what's inside. Okay, now, let me move this out of the way for the moment. And move this like this, all right? So we got basic rules, advanced rules, a mission booklet, some stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put those on there or not. We'll see. And a little repair guide for if you have any kind of bent nozzles. It basically just says boil some water and, you know, dip the thing in there and heat it up. Then you got player boards, 4 of them. Let's see. Nice. These are plastic. These are not cardboard. These are plastic. That's pretty cool. And then, let's see. These are encampments, emplacements, mortar emplacements, forward encampment. They're tokens to be used on the board. These are flags. If you're building your own map, you can put out these flags, put the flags where you want them. And these are cardboard flags. So if you don't have the plastic flag pack, then you can use those cardboard ones. Here are the player boards that will tell you like how much your equipment will cost. Put that up there where you can see it. And then while I'm at it, go ahead and take a quick look at that. See if you see anything there. On the back side, here is the flags. And I'll go ahead and hold one of these up real close so you can see. Maybe, I don't know if you can see that, whether or not you can see that's plastic or not, but it is. It's nice, and it's got little recesses so that the cubes don't get pushed around too easy. Here are some commanders, the commanders that come in the core set. Here's some of them. I'm just going to go slow, and you can always pause it if you want. There's some for each army. These are Russian. These are German. I think there are 5 for each one. So there's a bunch of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 20. So that's 4 times 5 is 20, 21. And there's one that can be used by anyone. It's called the Universal Commander. All right. So here, look at these nice trays. Check it out. So there is the American units. Here are the Russian units. Nice, right? Nice. Here are the German units. Nice. And here are the British units. There you go. These, I believe, are turrets that, I don't know, I have to read the directions. I don't know if the turrets come off of these and you replace it with something or what, but I'm not sure what this goes to. Not clear from just looking at it, but again, just opened the box, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. Here is tokens and dice, cubes. The cubes are kind of big. That's good. It's like they're nice and chunky, easy to pick up. The little cases, you put your little soldiers in these so that they don't, you know, see, it's easier to move them around the board. And then each one has, basically each one represents a life point because the unit does everything together. There's the dice. Here's like vehicle trays. Here's some more weapons. So there's that. Wow. One of the boards. Another board. Wow. Another board. And yet another board. So let's open one of these boards. If I can get it open. Well, this thing is giving me a fit. All right. So the boards are designed to be put together. Like you can lay them right next to each other and make a bigger board. So here is one of them. This one obviously has a snow theme. It says Stalingrad 2. And on this side, it says Monastery 1. So when you open these up, and I'm trying not to let them rip or anything. I'm just never quite sure how sturdy these things are. So here is the monastery. And I have the plastic monastery, you just lay it on top of that. And on the other side, so this says Monastery 1. And this one says Stalingrad 2. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know how good that looks in the camera. I'm going to try to hold it a little closer. There's lots of great, rich color in there. It's kind of subtle, because I mean, granted, it's like the primary color is white and gray, but there's just lots of like depth in the color. It's really, really pretty. All right, so let's see what else we got. So that's one of them. Let's open this one. think I'm a glutton for punishment because the last one was so difficult to open, and yet I'm going to try to open another one on camera. And this one came out better, mostly because I just yanked it. All right, so this is Stalingrad 1. So this is the other part of that map in Monastery 2. So these, that's weird. All right. So that's what that looks like. This is the Monastery 2. There's a little bit of a bubble right there in the map, but I don't think it's too bad. I might just put if I take a knife and I like slit it, put some glue down in there, and I think it'll be fine. And then on the other side, whoa, on the other side, I'm trying to hold this up closer to the camera. There's the other Stalingrad 1. It's really pretty. All right. All right. Let's take a look at this one. All right, here we go. This one has kind of a, well, obviously a browner theme. And this one has more buildings on it. So this one is called watch me not be able to say this. Trois Points 1. I think the Trois Points are the bridges, right? Because over here, there's some water. And if there's another map that's the other Trois Points, right? And then this is called Hill 331. This is a more open map. It'd be good for like tank battles, I think. Cool. So this is terrain. These are terrain markings. Like you can't move through the red line. And if you're on this side of the yellow line, then you have some defense from this angle because you're kind of like down in a ditch. If you're a unit that's soldiers without a vehicle. And then here is the last one. There's not a lot of cards in this game. I mean, there's those like cards that tell you about your units, but this is not a card game. This is definitely a miniatures game. The cards of the unit commanders that I was showing you just a minute ago, you're only going to have 3 of them in the game. Like each person will only have 3 of them. And so it's not that kind of game. But this is definitely, and it has dice, but as I understand it, you don't roll them very often. You do roll them sometimes, but mostly what they are is tokens to designate upgrades and things like this. There is one of them that you will roll occasionally for trying to save against damage. But most of the damage in this game is deterministic. That's pretty. And I think this is the other side of Trois Points. And there's the rest of the river. It's really nice. All right. I think that's all of it. Okay, so that's everything in the core box. We're right at 15 minutes, so I don't want to keep going. I was going to do the terrain packs, but I think I'll do those in a separate video. This does have a ton of stuff in the core box. If you can get the core box, get it. I mean, if nothing else, you can build your own game with all these components. But this is because I haven't actually played the game yet. But well, I've actually played it on. I played it on, as I said before, you can play it on Tabletop Simulator, and I've played it there twice. So I actually have some idea of how to play this game, and I had fun there. But I think just the physicality of everything is going to make this whole experience be like lush. You know what I mean? Like velvet. You know, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's really beautiful. And the components are very high quality, and I'm excited. This is going to be a really fun thing to get out and show my friends and play. So this is Mark Steelman saying good night, and I will see you in another video.